Thank you for coming in, hanging out with me this afternoon. I don't really expect a lot of people to be in here, but let's give it a shot and see where it goes. Yesterday we did talk a lot about chickens. Sorry, my hair, I am really sweaty. My hair's a mess. So, yesterday we did talk a lot about chickens. If you guys have any more questions about chickens, you can always message me on here or any video, and I will message you back. I don't have a direct email anymore. There's reasons for that. But hello, cousin. What's up, Josh? So anyway, it's just been super busy, and this weather has not made it easy to garden or anything like that. So the past couple of days, it's been just cold and nasty, and I think today was even colder than normal. So it's just really, really disappointing, to tell you the truth. They say that Memorial Day is supposed to be better, so... Thank you, Emmy. And no, I don't need eyelashes. I appreciate it though. You make it to the weekend. Yes, I did make it to the weekend. It was awesome. Awesome week. I really only have like a week left and I am done for the year. And then I'll start up again in August. So, yay! I can't wait. What else? What else is new, guys? Okay, so I was talking to one of the teachers here at the school, and he was like, he has like a little raised bed garden thing going on over there, and I told him, I said, I was afraid to go over there because I honestly wanted to go home and get my electric weed whacker and just like whack it all down. And he's like, oh, all the plants on the outside are weeds, but the stuff on the inside is native plants. I'm like, dude, your raised beds look horrible. They look like freaking weeds. Hello, Mad Chick Acres. Thank you for coming in and thank you for lurking. And I'm sorry that you're working. So I looked over there. I wish I could show you a picture of it. I don't know if I can do it justice. I really don't. I don't think I can zoom in. Yes, I can. Hold on. That's it right there. You see? He's like, it's native plants. I'm like, that's not native plants, dude. I don't know what you got going on over there, but it's not good. Make sure y'all are giving me the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I got 7 people in the house. Thumbs up would be appreciated. So anyway, from my favorite. That's supposed to be a garden beds? Yeah. Yes! That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, dude, if you're going to do native plants, you need to do them in like a field or in a special area where you have trees and stuff. That just, yes, it looks like weeds. That's exactly what it is. Like, there's no native plants in that. So I don't know really what he's doing, and I really don't think he knows what he's doing. But anyway, I told him I was going to go home and get my weed whacker and come up here and weed whack it all. Yeah. So if you really want native plants, native weeds. That's what I was thinking too. If you really want native plants, you need to like really do some research and plant native plants in there that are going to come back and do their thing. By the way, a dandelion is considered a native plant. Well, Nathan, I am so glad that you love weed. I'm happy for you, dude. So anyway, just been super busy, and it makes it really hard to do anything in the garden when it's pouring down rain. But Marlboro muncher? So you're munching on Marlboros? That are Marlboro? That's gross. I don't know what I'm doing either. It's just been nuts. Just can't. Yeah, haha. That's just gross, dude. I can't even imagine eating a cigarette or something. That's nasty. So anyway, I talked a lot yesterday about chickens. So if you guys have any questions about chickens, I can answer that, I guess. I hope the person that I was speaking with, I hoped I helped them. I hope it was like genuine and they really did have questions about chickens. I finally got like eggs. I showed that yesterday and I'll show it again. Hold on. Boom. There they are right there. I finally got these eggs and some of them are really small. So that means they're just started to lay. So I finally got some eggs and we had issues with predators and stuff. So we're going to be redoing the coop hopefully here soon. And so that way they can have a run because right now they're just locked up in the coop and we only let them out when we're home. So yes. Hello, Armand. Armand. Thank you for coming in. Hello, everybody. Callie King, hello. I was just thinking about you the other day, I think. Yes, I was. So thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. So, yeah, I don't wash them. I wipe them off, though, because they're gross. And I'm not selling my eggs like that. And, yeah. But, it's not all of them are gross. I get a few chickens that crap on their eggs, so it's gross. And I'm not selling my eggs like that. Are you going to use hardware cloth? Well, we have hardware cloth up already. What was happening is we were getting a lot of raccoons and stuff getting into the coop. Just issues, major issues. So, and then when we were free ranging our birds, we would get predators that would come, mainly like hawks and raccoons, especially early morning. Early morning when you let your chickens out, it's like horrible because it's kind of dusk, kind of like, you know, and so those animals just like, they aren't fake. Thank you, though. Why are my eyebrows such a topic of conversation? It's like the same troll comes in here and says the same thing every time. Can you, like, come up with something new? Because it's, like, hell annoying. Peace out, bitch. Me too. I gotta start over with mine this year. Yeah. There's just some things that we wish we would have done from the very get-go. So we're going to like redo it and get an automatic door again. By the way, the automatic door that we bought was crap. I forget what we even bought. We heard of all the other big YouTubers using it and it didn't even last the winter. So we're going to get another automatic door. The best eggs to buy? I don't really know the answer to that. If you can get like, honestly, factory eggs are the worst because they do so many things to the birds. It makes you feel horrible. Like some of those like cage free is not really like humane. I've seen cage free. Cage free is like, I actually bought some birds that were cage free from a guy a couple, like maybe 3 years ago. And he said he was cage free, but this chicken's never seen the light of day. They were always in the garage. Like, it's not garage, it was like a barn. They were always in a barn and they were on concrete floor. By the way, when I got these birds, their feet were like pale. Everything about these birds were completely pale because they had never seen the daylight. So we got them. We got like 12 barred rocks from him, and they did us really good. And actually, we still have a few from there. And they were really good laying hens. Oh, you're back to planting. Thanks, Dave Knight, for coming in. So cage free is not really that great. Free range, I don't know exactly how people do that, or, there's so many regulations in the United States and things that people can get away with. So if it's cage free or if it's free range, it's a free range in an area. It's not like their birds are out in a field just like having a heyday. So there are certain things like you can get away with calling it free range or organic or whatever. But for us, we 100% free range. We let them roam our entire backyard, our back area. We have like 2.5 acres. So we let them roam, and then with free ranging your birds comes with predators and stuff like that. So you just got to be aware and, be prepared for that. But for the most part, like when you buy eggs out, it's not really what it is. It's all like, it's annoying. But our eggs are free range when they are out. And for the most part, we're trying to keep them safe so we can actually get eggs. And I sold my first 2 dozen the other day, so that kind of felt good. So I have to change my sign, and I have a garden stand, so I have to change my sign, and I'll put like a couple dozen out there. It makes me kind of scared to put stuff out now, because in my area there's been a lot of people stealing eggs, stealing stuff, produce from farm stands and stuff like that. So does it depend on a chicken what they eat? Yes, it does. And you'll know right away if they are free range and stuff like that and they're regular, they're just out there eating and doing their thing, their yolks are going to be different. They're going to be way different than what you get in the store. All right. See you later, Mad Chick. Thanks for coming in. Have a great weekend. So your eggs are going to be a totally different color. And it's all because of what they eat. And that's the same for you too. I mean, if you ate nothing but carrots, your skin is going to be orange. So, Yeah, exactly. Skinner Farms. That's exactly it. You could totally say that that's free range. So annoying, right? Because that's not technically free range. But you could put that on if you're selling eggs at your house, you could put that on your sign. Free range, so yeah. The richer the yolk is, like the more orange and stuff like that, is the more natural environment that they're in. Or they're giving them the best food with omega-3s, fatty acids, that kind of thing. So free range will also do that if they're like eating bugs and everything that they're supposed to be eating. It's just in the store, they don't do that. Most of them come from a factory. Most of them are in a cage and they never leave the cage. And so they're laying, and when you open the yolk, it's just like your typical yellow egg that you get, every day. So it is good to get good eggs. There's a difference. You get less cholesterol in your eggs if your birds are free ranging. So it is better for you. They're saying now, like the omega-3 and stuff like that is really good for your brain, and eggs are super good for your brain. So it doesn't matter which eggs you're getting. So pay attention to what you're buying, because good cholesterol makes your brain work. So mine just say farm fresh, and they have that really rich dark yolks that you're talking about. Yeah, that's because they're regular chickens doing their thing. They're not in a cage. They're not, in a factory. So I've seen chicken factories. They're gross. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but they're nasty. And rarely do they ever let you tour them. But I was fortunate to tour one in Pennsylvania one time. I need all the brain help I can get. So I've been told. Yeah, so you definitely want the good cholesterol. By the way, there was this article, or it wasn't really article, it was a video that I think I saw where this woman, she started seeing that her husband was getting signs of dementia and like Alzheimer's and stuff. And so she started giving her husband coconut oil. And I can't read that. So thank you, Sharing TV, for coming in, but I don't know what language that is. It looks like Indian. Sorry, I can't read that. So I am from the US. Thanks for coming in. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so she started giving her husband coconut oil, like every day, like in his food, cooking in it, and stuff like that. And he slowly started to come back out of his Alzheimer's and dementia or whatever he had. So they're saying that there is a big line between cholesterol and Alzheimer's. And that's why they are very quick to put you on gyros and kebab. Is that what you want? What do they call it? Is it gyro or is it euro? I don't know. So they're saying that there's a huge connection with that and the lack of cholesterol in your brain. And what's going on is they see that you have cholesterol issues, and what they'll do is they'll hurry up and put you on cholesterol medication. But the cholesterol medication is taking all the cholesterol out of your brain, and that is causing dementia and Alzheimer's in patients. And I forget what they're calling it. They're calling it the type 3 diabetes as well. It's like it's lacking cholesterol in your brain, and your brain needs cholesterol to survive. And that's I kind of believe that. So I don't think there's a whole lot of research on it, because honestly, I don't really think they want a cure for that kind of stuff. So there's not going to be any real research out there. But you got to do what you got to do. Message held for review. No, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm good. Peace out. So yeah. So that's like a really big connection. So eat a lot of eggs. By the way, your cholesterol also matters. Like, I wouldn't be pounding cheeseburgers every day, or something like that, or cheeseburgers and milkshakes. You have to kind of like have a healthy balance in life. So, but eggs are really good for you, and they're a really high source of protein. And a lot of people that have like sugar problems or diabetes and stuff, that's like their first meal of the day is some scrambled eggs and whatever. So it's really good to have that extra protein. So I don't know, something to think about, or maybe something to research. I'm sure there's multiple factors as to why people actually get Alzheimer's. I don't really know all the details. I'm not a doctor, but I'll go with it, so, and I don't really know what other countries get versus us too. Like, I don't know if like Japan, if their people get Alzheimer's or not. I mean, I'm sure they have like a lot of, fish or mercury related issues from eating a lot of seafood. So eggs and bacon. Actually, if that is all you eat and you don't like eat a lot of sugar, eggs and bacon it's good for you. But you really have to watch. I'm like, you're not gonna. By the way, my husband and I were looking at this recipe online, and it was, what was it? It was bacon and something, and then they put brown sugar over top of it. I can't remember what the other item was. I can't remember, but it looked delicious, but it also was like heart stopping. That is like something that I would definitely not want to eat. Here, night time and time going. No, I'm not going to accept. What is this? Like, go somewhere else and do this shit. Bye. Tired of it. So something to think about when you're eating eggs. Eggs are just really, really good for you. My husband and I, we literally hard-boiled 55 eggs the other day. We do it in our Instapot. That's another thing, though. When you get fresh eggs, a lot of times they don't peel very well. A lot of times they don't peel very well, so you gotta find other ways to get it to work. So we put them in the Instapot, and they peel very easily in there. And they cook. They're done in 15 minutes. So we did that, and we've been doing a lot of egg salad, keto, tortillas, and stuff like that. So something to think about. And I'm actually seeing a lot of people going to keto, especially in the YouTube community. They're going to keto, or they're they're farmers or, homesteaders, and they're doing keto. I see it a lot. No, unfortunately, I do not. I do not. I don't have really a whole lot of time to do videos hardly anymore. If I do, it's just going to be a little short. So I do not have a video on that. But it's something cool to look up or check on Instagram or something. I think that's where I actually saw the video. So is on Instagram. Hello, 5 people. Please make sure you give me the thumbs up. Thanks for coming in. I was really, really excited yesterday because when I was finished with my chat, I had 480 views within the hour that I was on here. So that was pretty cool. I don't know. So if you have any other questions about chickens, feel free to ask me. I know a lot, unfortunately. I have a lot of information in my head. But yeah, so going back to native plants and native plant species, the beds over there just don't look like native plants at all. It just looks like a bunch of weeds. I don't even think there's dandelions in there, and dandelions are considered one of the best native plants that we have because their taproot goes so deep. And I don't see any comfrey in there. I don't see any bee bombs. I don't see anything like that. It's kind of disastrous looking. So, I hope you guys have a really good Memorial Day weekend. That is coming up as well. And I'm going to be really busy, but I won't have Fred for the next couple days anyway. I'm going to be super busy getting my house in order because my mother-in-law is going to be staying with me for a couple weeks, recovering from surgery. So I'm going to be taking care of her. And I got to get the house kind of straightened up. So hopefully my big chance is to do it this weekend and kind of do that. And then, of course, we are getting a very, very large dumpster, and we're going to be tossing stuff left and right. There is a time to do that, and now is the time because over the years, we have been together. We have been together for 16 years, and we have accumulated some crap. So we're just going to be tossing things left and right. Medical type stuff like herbs and stuff. Yes, you probably should. I have I have several herb beds that are dedicated to different kinds of things. Oregano is actually a really good herb to have around the house. It is antimicrobial. It has a lot of antibacterial properties, antiviral properties. It's really good for your intestines. There's like multiple things there. So like things like oregano and lemon balm. Lemon balm is really good for you. And there's also one species that you probably pull from your garden beds all the time. It's chickweed, and chickweed is actually really good for you as well. And in fact, I see the Stivers actually making chickweed tincture all the time, and they use it for weight loss purposes. So that might be something you might be interested in. I don't know. But yeah, chickweed you can eat. What other stuff do I have in my garden bed? I have pineapple mint. You can use mint for all different types of things, including any hormonal issues you might be having for women or anything like that. Mint is actually really good. It's really good for your digestive system. Hello, Kathleen Moran. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Shawnee. Thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. You take oil of oregano capsules every day? Every day, huh? Cool. My cousin has Crohn's disease, and I tried to get him to take oregano every day. I mentioned it to him, but he won't. And they said that oregano is really good for people that have digestive issues and stuff with their stomach. It's like a nature's antibiotic as well. Can be used for that. I am not a doctor. Please don't shoot me down because I have no idea. Like, I'm not a doctor. I've been studying herbs though for years. So I just know a lot of information. Yes, happy Friday for reals. I am ready for the weekend. Ready. I think I really want to go and get my car washed. That's what I would like to do. There's this new, by the way, I'm picky, and there's a specific car wash that I love to take my car through. And so I go through there, and they have free vacuums. So I'll go in and I'll like vacuum out all my stuff. It's just amazing car wash. I want to do that, but it looks like it's going to rain, so there's like really no point. It's really super expensive to go through there, so I take it through like once a month. You can buy a membership. Any of you guys ever bought a membership to a car wash? I just feel so stupid doing that. I am not one to do that. So I just thought that was ridiculous, but I might have to. With as many times as I've already taken my car through there, it'd probably pay for itself. 2 every morning, and once it starts kicking in, it worked really well for me. That's good. I'm not going to be washing anything. This is an automatic car wash. I'm not washing shit. I can tell you that. But anyway, the car wash is really awesome. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I'm not sure. They're really expensive. I think the top one is like $26, but it does everything, including washing your wheels and the under parts of your car, waxing it, all that. But that's like really expensive. I wanted to run, by the way, we had a really bad storm last Friday and we lost power all weekend. And Saturday, I wanted to take my car like through the car wash because it just had crap all over it. So I paid for like the cheapest one. We have pine trees that line our yard. So anytime it storms or anything like that, there's like freaking pine needles everywhere. It's ridiculous. As soon as we get the money, we're going to chop those suckers down because they've been there since I was a kid, at least 40 plus years. They've been lined up down the driveway, and some of them are dead. Some of them are not really great. And so we're going to have to eventually chop them all down. But every time it storms, I get freaking pine needles everywhere. So when I came out of the house after the storm, on Saturday, I looked at my car, I was like, holy crap. It looked like I had really, like, I had driven it through the bush or something. It was just unreal. So, I have one pressure washer, but it's not like anything spectacular. Oh, so it's an unlimited thing? I might consider. I don't really know. I have to really look at it and read. Maybe they have like a website online, because I don't want to go through the line and sit there and read everything on the screen when I have people behind me. That makes me feel weird. So maybe they'll have a website that I can sit down and actually read it. We have car washers here in England. You pay 14 quid and about 10 Romanian guys rush over and blitz it. However, the car has to be emptied of anything remotely worthy of stealing because they rob it. Oh my God, that's horrible. That is horrible. Thank you, Tanner, for coming in, by the way. But yeah, that's horrible. Romanian guys come out and rush over. That is freaking hilarious. Oh, spanking clean, huh? That's really interesting. Yeah, the car washes here, they don't get in your car. I mean, I guess if you're getting your car detailed, then somebody's going to come in and detail your car and get in all the crevices and the cracks and whatever. But we don't really have that. I mean, I have a couple places, but it's going to be expensive. It's like $100 or so to have that done. So I'll just take it to a car wash. So, Old World Cryptic Carolinas, Romanian. Yep. I'm sure some are Albanian. Potato. Oh, good Lord. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Broke but bountifully blessed. Appreciate you. Hopefully you are enjoying the membership and enjoying all the amenities that come with that. I have a ton of membership videos, a lot of them teaching different various things and talking about planting and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoy that. Come visit and I'll take you with me when I get one of the trucks done. Okay. What was I going to say? I'm very lucky. Yeah, you are a poop trooper. See that little turd that's next to your name? That is the Poop Troop logo. So you can go into Wide Family Farm membership and you can watch all the membership videos that I have. And I have quite a few. I have all different kinds. I have membership videos from when we did the meetup of like a few years ago. I have all different kinds of cool stuff. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, and pictures and all different kinds of stuff. Yes, you aren't a member anymore, but that's okay. I'm not going to harass you about it. So, you know, a lot of people can't afford it or whatever. They got something going on or their credit card was messed up or whatever. So, be a member when you can. Oh, you're welcome. It is free forever how long, and I think they might send you an email. I don't really know how the free membership thing works. I can only get so many a month or something like that to give out. So, yeah. I can't send a link out on this, but I can, I'm not on my computer. That's the one thing that I can't do. Yeah, sorry, I can't do that right now, but no, it's not that. It's not that. You'll have to look on Wide Family Farm and check out the membership video on there. There's like lots of different things you can do. Oh, you too. Thank you, Tanner, for coming in. I appreciate it. Hello, Lakesh. You have my number still. Don't you just text again? Okay. Peace and kebabs. That cracks me up. You must really like kebabs. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So on the site, there's like a membership video that I probably should redo and re-update. I used to have different levels of memberships and stuff like that, but anymore, I don't really want to charge people a ton of money for what I'm doing on here. I guess if I was a bigger channel, or if I had like 100,000 subscribers or something like that, I might want to like really consider and like up the membership or you know, or something like that. But I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and the membership is only 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year that you can be a member of Wide Family Farm, and I post a lot of different stuff, and you can contact me and all that kind of stuff. It's not Wide Family Farm, it's Corky the Garden Slayer now. So yes, that's the only channel I have. Remember to hit the like button or double tap. True that. Yeah, double tap. Give yourself a double tap. Let's see. I don't have that. Nope, can't. I don't know. I can't put the link. I can't put any links in the chat at all, so I am not connected like that. If you are interested seriously in being a member, check my community tab later on today. I'll put the link out on the community tab, and then you can go in and click. I don't know why they make it so difficult for people to join a channel. I think it's just YouTube's part in trying to keep people down so they don't make too much money on YouTube. How do you add the double tap or for like? How do you add the double tap for like? I have no idea. I don't really know how to do it on the phone. On a computer, it's different. But on the phone, I don't really have a whole lot to access on here. So, and actually, I don't know what that is. What is that? Highlight save to your channel as unlisted. I don't know what that means. At least 1 minute of your video is needed to start the highlight. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Maybe. I'm not sure. There for a while, I didn't even look at my memberships. I had been so busy. It wasn't really a top priority. So, but I can look again and see, and I can put the post in community tab for you. So come back later and check out the community tab, and then the links and stuff should be there for you. You should just be able to go to Corky the Garden Slayer, and on the front page it should tell you. But if you're on your phone, it's something different. So I'm not really sure how that works. Yeah, it's quite different on a cell phone versus a computer. So I can only do a specific live. By the way, I just figured out how to monetize my lives. I've been doing it afterwards because I didn't know how to do it on the live on your phone. So I actually did like a little thing before I got on here and did a live, and I saw that I can actually monetize my videos. So I didn't think that I could do that. So I had to figure that one out. I don't know. Like, hopefully this weekend I can get some more videos. I've been doing shorts here and there. So hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I've been doing a lot of shorts, and I've been doing a ton of short videos, and it's actually really helping my channel. And I've got a lot of subscribers just from doing that. So that's really, really super exciting for my channel. My mentor says you get more watch hours on a live than you do a video. Truth. That is true. You do get more hours. That's why it's really important for people to go live. I don't think they realize that. And yeah, for each person that you get in your live, it counts for so much and stuff like that. So you do get more hours when you go live. So I try to go like live And sometimes I can't do it, but I try to go live every day when I'm sitting here. And after school, when school's out for the summer, I don't know when I'll be able to go live. I'll have to figure that out. It's probably be when my son is sleeping. So I'll probably go live for like an hour after I put my son to bed. But we'll figure it out. And if not, I can do a lot of lives from my garden. So thank you guys for coming in. Hola. So yeah, I have a lot of like, if you are interested, I do have like a lot of videos talking about YouTube and stuff like that. And I think Viper has some videos on there too on how to create graphics for your channel. I mean, there's just so many things that I have on the members only. So check it out. What else, guys? It's 2:00. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 41 minutes. Thank you for coming in. Yes, I just did a live from the garden a few days ago, and did like a little garden tour of my plants and everything I have going on in my food forest. So check it out. I do a lot of gardening, so yeah, check it out. Yes, he is still coming around. He just had a baby, and he is just really busy. He got a new job, and so he is working like a Monday through Friday, and he's really busy. So I haven't heard from him for a while. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for coming in and accepting the memberships and all of that. I appreciate it. Yeah, just, it's a lot of fun. The Poop Troop is a lot of fun. So, I haven't invested a lot of money into my YouTube channel. I guess if I would, I would probably have more subscribers and stuff by now, but I haven't really felt the need to invest a whole lot of time in this. I just love gardening. And so, really when I started this, my main goal was to, make friends and like just have friends and do the YouTube thing. And so, so I haven't really, oh man, I felt like I had something in my hair. Really, yeah. So things happened and I couldn't be there for a while. And, so I started things back up again. I also have, I had other channels. So I have had another channel with Joe, my business partner. But we're so busy and he's busy with his life. So our channel, you know, so it's Grow Big TV if you ever want to go over there. So I don't know how you found me. I know I was friends with Garden State Gardener, and Grow Big TV was my other channel, so you might have gotten me from over there. I'm not really sure. I pick up people here and there from God knows where. A lot of people find me anywhere, so I don't know. I could have met you anywhere, so I don't know. All right, guys, I've been on here for 43 minutes. I'm going to jump down. Oh, you're on both of those? Okay, well then that's probably it. But I really want to thank you guys for joining me today. Not a whole lot going on yet. It's just been horrible here, like rainy, cold, and the weather has not been perfect for garden videos. So I will, as soon as I get the chance, do some more shorts for you. Skinner, we were a part of Two Family Homestead's group, and I think that's how we met originally. So, but oh my gosh, the kids are going crazy. I think there's a fire drill. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and hopefully we'll talk soon. I won't be live Monday, obviously, because it's Memorial Day, but I'll be live on Tuesday. So hit me up then, and we will see you all next time. Bye, guys.